Good morning to one and all present here. Now in today's class we'll be studying about role and responsibility of production management. Okay, means what are the responsibilities and what is the role of a production manager. In that, first point is what? Forecasting. Now what do you mean by forecasting? Forecasting means predicting in future. Now exactly we don't know what may happen in future, but only based on assumption we can just assume that and we can maintain the sales which are there. That is called as a forecasting. Forecasting means what? Prediction on in future. So like that way even the production manager, he can try to forecast, means based on the situation which is there, okay, whether the sales may increase or whether the sales may decrease, okay, or whether the company will be profitable or whether the company will come into loss. Only just based on assumption he can try to predict the future and he can try to make some changes in the present situation. That is called as a forecasting. The next one is planning and organizing production schedule. Now already you had studied planning and organizing. Now basically what is the meaning of planning? Planning means what? Deciding in advance what work has to be done, when and how the work has to be done. And organizing means what? Whatever plan you set, okay, that you arrangement in the form of a necessary groups. So like that way planning and organizing production schedule. First of all you need to plan properly and after planning only comes organizing. Now this is related to the production management. So similarly what happens if the products are to be produced or manufactured, first of all you need to plan properly. Plan properly means what? Which kind of products to be produced, okay, then how the design of that product should be there, then what should be the shape of that particular product, okay, then how the quality should be maintained. So each and everything should be planned properly first. After doing the proper planning only, then you need to organize the various things, means arrange the various things in a efficient manner. That is planning and organizing production schedule. Okay, now for this we can take one simple example that now already you had studied about the process 1, process 2 and process 3. What comes in the process 1? In that collection of all the raw materials. Then in process 2 what happens? Okay, work in progress, means the products will be started manufacturing. And in process 3 what happens? It was the finished product or the final product. So right from the stage of process 1 to process 3, proper planning has to be done, means everything should be set properly, okay, means regarding what? These many workers should be handling this kind of a machine which is there or this kind of a work which is there, okay, then other things which are there, these workers we allocate to packaging work, these workers we allocate to the designing work and all that. So like that way a proper schedule or proper planning has to be done, and whatever plan is been set, based on that only we need to organize the various things. That is planning and organizing the production schedule. Then the next one is assessing project and resource requirement. Now what do you mean by the term resource requirement? Resource requirement means what? Now it can be the material resources also or the human resources also. Now when we speak about the material resources, means what? How much material resources are being required. So properly we need to plan these many materials are required or these many human resources are required. So that is assessing project and resource requirement. Now when we speak about the material resources, means how much quantity of materials are being required, that much quantity of materials only should be ordered. They should not try to order some extra quantity of goods or extra quantity of resources. It is regarding the material. Or when we speak about the human resources also, in that also how much human resources are required or how many people are required, that also should be specified. Then the next one is ensuring health and safety regulation. Now what do you mean by health and safety? Health means what? how to maintain the good health conditions which are there. Now during the factory side and all that, because of more smoke, dust and pollution, health of the people will get affected. Okay, health of the workers will get affected. So it is a responsibility of the organization. They should take a proper care of the health of the workers, so that each and every worker will become fit in order to do that particular work, or the rate of absenteeism will be reducing. Okay, so the proper care should be taken of the health. So how to maintain good healthy conditions which are there in the company. Okay, means proper hygiene should be maintained, and not only health plus safety measures also. Okay, now suppose if it is a fire work and all that. Okay, if workers are to be prepared some machines and all that, which is a very risky part. Okay, fire work is there, preparing more bolts, nuts and all that, so that is a very risky part. So how they can try to maintain that safety regulation, means give them proper, okay, safety measures should be provided, helmets, hand gloves. Okay, these are the safety measures which are provided. Then determining quality control standard. Now what is my quality control standard? As you are aware that different departments are there in the organization, it is HR, finance, marketing, production, all that. So similarly there is one quality control department. In that quality control department, you need to check the proper whether the product is of proper quality or not. Okay, now we will speak about the quantity and quality. If the organization will produce the products in a bulk quantity, means many quantity of products have been produced. Okay, in many quantity means what, in more number the products have been produced, but apart from that, if the quality of the product only is not good, okay, means the if it is in more in number but the quality of that product is not good, then no people or no customer will try to purchase that particular product, and automatically what happens, the company will come into loss. That is determining quality control standard. The next one is selecting, ordering and purchasing material. Now selecting, ordering means what? Now before you manufacture any kind of a product, you should need to select that particular product, means right choice has to be done. Okay, proper selection has to be done. Okay, and while choosing that particular product, you need to take into consideration right from the stage of starting, okay, whether the product is of good quality, okay, and its durability also, then for how long it will exist, okay, and how much expiry date will be there. So proper selection has to be maintained. After selection only ordering has to be done. Okay, now selecting means what? Rightly you need to choose that particular product, means selection should be done properly first, and after you properly select that particular product, then after that only you can go for ordering of materials which are there. Now just imagine that if you don't do a proper selection, you do some wrong choosing or wrong selection of that particular product, then if you order those particular products, then it will come into loss. Okay, so because of that only you need to select that products properly. After doing proper selection, ordering of material has to be done. After ordering comes purchasing, then organizing repair and maintenance of production equipment. Now what do you mean by repair and maintenance? Okay, means proper care has to be taken about the equipments which are there, or the small tools and machines which are there. Many a times what happens, those machines which are there now are found defective. Okay, because of that what happens, no proper care was been taken, or no repair and maintenance was done for that particular machinery. So that should not happen. They should take proper care, and proper repair and maintenance has to be done. So it is a responsibility of the organization. They have to take a proper care to maintain the machinery. For that, repairs and maintenance should be done properly, because if the machines are not been repaired properly, then there are chances of industrial accidents. Then next one was building and maintaining good relationship with buyers and marketing sales staff. Now they have to the production manager needs to maintain a good relationship with the buyers and marketing staff. means previously also we have studied, they have to maintain a good relation. It can be there within the organization also, or outside the organization also, with the marketing staff which is there, okay, or the sales staff, okay, or customers, okay, many people will be there, okay. So they have to maintain a good relation with them, suppliers, wholesalers, okay, like that way different is there. Then next one is supervising the work of junior staff. Now as the production manager, they need to do proper supervision of whom? Of the junior staff, because they'll be having that much idea or that much knowledge, okay. So they need to give a proper training to the junior staff, okay, like regarding what, okay, how the work has to be done, okay. Then proper supervision, proper, now if you take example of supervision, means proper advice or proper guidance should be given to them, so that even they can start learning. Then next one is organizing relevant training and selection. Now for which category of employees the training need to be given? Now there are three categories of workers which are there, that is unskilled workers are there, semi-skilled and skilled workers are there, okay. And in those category of workers, the skilled workers who are there, those are fully trained or fully skilled or knowledgeable, and they have that adequate knowledge, okay, in order to do that particular work or fulfill that responsibility. Whereas the other category of workers which are there, that is unskilled workers, okay, these need to be given a proper training. Now we will take one simple example of the production process, okay. Like imagine that, okay, you need the workers need to do a proper packaging. They need to pack some 50 packets, okay, and few workers are very expert, easily they can pack those products which are there, okay, with proper foldings and everything in a proper manner, whereas it is not possible for the other workers to do it in a proper manner, okay. So what we can do, among these 50 workers, we can try to divide these 50 workers, that is 30 workers who are there, these are fully trained, they are having knowledge, so easily they will try to pack those products which are there. And remaining the 20 workers who are there, it is impossible for them to do a proper packaging with full accuracy. They may do packaging, okay, but whether they are doing that particular work accurately, means correctly they are doing that work or no, that they need to test properly. And for that purpose only proper training has to be provided. If you train them properly, then they will be fully trained, and afterwards they can try to do the work properly. So organizing relevant training and selection, and proper not only training plus selection also has to be done, selecting the right person. Now we will take that example, which person is expert in designing, okay, which worker is expert in designing that product, because he is very creative, innovative mind, he gets new ideas of new designs and all that. So that related work we allocate to that person. Whereas other person, he is very expert in the machining work and all that, okay, so that related work we can give to that worker. Means what I want to tell is which person is expert in which field, okay, means who has knowledge about that particular field or that particular work, okay. Means proper selection has to be done, selecting the right person for the right job, okay, means which person is fit for which job. For that particular worker only you need to allocate that job. Then this is all about the role and responsibility of the production management. Forecasting means prediction of future, and planning and organizing production schedule, means proper planning has to be set. After that only comes organizing. Then assessing project and resource requirement, means how much resources are being required. It can be material resources or human resources. Then ensuring health and safety regulation, means maintaining proper health measures, okay, means proper care should be taken of the health of the workers, and safety measures also, providing them helmets, hand gloves. Then determining quality control standard, maintain the proper quality of that particular product. The next one was selecting, ordering and purchasing material, First of all, you need to do a proper selection of whichever the materials are there. After selecting, means choosing the right path, then afterwards comes ordering and purchasing. Then organizing repair and maintenance of production equipment. If any machine is been found defective or damaged part which is there, proper repairs and maintenance should be done. Then maintaining and building a good relationship with buyers, marketing and sales staff, and supervising the work of the junior staff. Means the senior staff which is there, who are there, they will try to supervise the work of the junior staff, means giving them proper advice and guidance, and organizing relevant training and selection. Now training should be given for those category of workers who have been unskilled, who doesn't have proper adequate knowledge, and proper selection has to be done. So these are the role and responsibility of the production management.